Salvē, amici, and welcome. Today we're going to be taking a look at John chapter 4, verses 18 and 19. Here's a rubric, everything we're looking for as we go through this text. Let's go ahead and get started. Quinque enim viros habuisti, et nunc quem habes non est tuus vir, hoc vere dixisti. Dicit ei mulier, Domine, video quia propheta est tu. There we have it. So, taking a look at this, enim is connecting these two clauses together. Here is our verb though, habuisti. Eisti is our second person singular off of the perfect stem. It is active and it is indicative. So then we take a look before this, and then we should just put here 4. Quinque is 5, it does not decline, but viros with omicron sigma, that is accusative, plural, and masculine. So these two appear to be going together. For you have had 5 husbands, et and nunc, now quem from qui quae quod, so this is going to be an accusative, singular, and masculine. Habes, epsilon sigma right there, this is of habeo habere, so this is a second person singular present, active, and indicative. And whom you now have non est we've seen before, is not tuus, us right there, so that's nominative, singular, masculine, part of the est. Wir is another nominative, singular, masculine. So these two go together, is not your husband. Hoc vere dixisti, is it again, don't need to parse that, just pull that down. You have said. And where here with that e is going to be an adverb, and hoc is of course from hic, haec, hoc. This one is our accusative singular neuter, and it's just used, this word is used when referring to things people have said, which is exactly what we find here. So it should not be surprised that it's neuter, it's just hoc as in the entirety of her words. You have said this truly. Dicit tells us that we've got a new clause here, so he's done speaking. Parse, already done all those. Mulier, we've also already done that right there. Nominative singular feminine. Brain failure. Woman says to him, quote, Domine, we have the E right there, that's going to be our rare vocative, uncommon, vocative, singular, masculine form. And this could be Lord, as I've said previously, as in Adonai, the tetragrammaton, or it could just be Lord as in someone of higher status. I think previously the way that she's used it, it's just been someone of higher status than her. And taking a look at her life, yeah, she's probably about as low status as it is possible to be back in that culture. So, Lord, widow, first person singular present, active and indicative. I see. Quia here is just introducing a statement, and this is one of the quias that you don't always have to translate. I see that propheta est tu. S is, of course, second singular present from sum esse fui. Active, indicative. Tu is our nominative singular form of tu, tui, tibi, tete. And then propheta is one of our small number of first declension masculine nouns, so that it is a nominative, singular, and masculine, but not feminine. Which makes me actually wonder how Deborah is referred to in the Vulgate. Do they use a different word for her? Do they use the word for seer? I don't know. That's something to look up at some point. As I said, propheta is masculine, but that's just the way that the word forms with adjectives. So maybe it doesn't. Maybe they just use propheta with her as well. It'd be interesting if Jerome decided to use the word seer to show the difference. But I don't think it's too big of an issue. But anyway, I see that you are prophet. Period. And then we don't know if her speech is done there, so I'm going to leave it at that. Let's take a look at it in its own context. For you have had 5 husbands, and whom you have now is not your husband. You have said this truly. Woman says to him, Lord, I see that you are a prophet. Yep. All right, from verse 7. Woman comes from Samaria to draw water. Jesus says to her, Give to me to drink. For his disciples had gone away into the city in order that they might buy food. Therefore a woman says to him, that Samaritan one, How do you, although you are a Jew, ask earnestly from me to drink who am a Samaritan woman? For Jews do not associate with Samaritans. Jesus responded and said to her, If you knew gift of God and who it is who says to you, Give to me to drink, you yourself perhaps would ask from him, and he would give to you living water. The woman says to him, Lord, you do not indeed have something in which you may draw, and well is deep. From where, therefore, are you having living water? Surely you are not greater than our father Jacob, who gave to us well, and himself drank from it, and his sons and his herds. Jesus responded and said to her, Everyone who drinks from this water will be parched again. But who will have drunk from water which I myself will give to him will not be parched into forever. But water which I will give to him will be in him fountain of springing water into eternal life. Woman says to him, Lord, give to me this water in order that I may not thirst and not come to here to draw. Jesus says to her, Go quickly call your husband and come back here. Woman responded and said, I do not have husband. Jesus says to her, You have said well that I do not have husband, for you have had 5 husbands, and whom you now have is not your husband. You have said this truly. Woman says to him, Lord, I see that you are a prophet. There we have it. Thank you very much for joining me in this. I hope taking a look at it has been helpful for you, and I hope that you have a very good day. Wally.
What? You're still awake? Why are you still here then? You should be reading a book. Or if not reading, you should watch one of these other videos. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. See you next week.